Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are in beautiful Frederick, Colorado. Today I want to show you guys a used 2017 Freightliner M2 112. This one is a sports truck. This one is designed with enough storage capacity and of course with enough power to pull almost any trailer. So first thing we're going to look at, guys, is the front on that truck. Again, you're looking at a 2017 Freightliner M2 112. This one only has about 23,000 miles, so very low mileage. Again, one of the good things about those trucks is the view, or when you're inside, you could actually see everything around you. The engine behind this boy is super heavy duty. So you're looking at the DD13. So welcome to the DD13 Detroit diesel. And this one is also partnered with the Allison 6-speed automatic transmission, 4,000 TRV. This unit produces about 505 horsepower and about 1850 foot-pounds of torque. So tons of power. So this hood is a little bit bigger than the 106 because of the engine, and of course the grill up front is a little bit bigger as well for the amount of air intake you need to cool down that engine. Again, with the Freightliners, we do have the two tie downs on either side of the hood. Again, remember to always check before hitting the road. Make sure both of those tie downs are clipped down. Previous owner did. With the sports truck, they do a little bit different. They added Fender Flares to this unit, and as you guys can see, it actually matches perfectly with this truck. When the unit came in on trade, the tires were out of date, so we actually replaced those tires. Those are Toyo tires. Those are 305 70 R22.5s. Brand new tires all around this truck. This one does come equipped with CB radio antennas. He did a double one where you have one on either side to give you that, to create that awesome look. Again, a CB radio is not included. If you do decide you want one, let us know. We can install one right here. We have an awesome parts department and service department here as well to get that done for you. This one does come with the Voyager left and right signal cameras. So once you signal left or right, those cameras will activate on the screen in front. And when we go inside today, I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Engine block heater. Again, in cold conditions, you want to keep that engine a little warm and keep it going once you're ready to start it during the cold days. Over here, you'll find a 13-gallon DEF tank and a 50-gallon diesel tank, and you also have another 50-gallon on the opposite end. So on the truck right now, we also have an auxiliary tank. This compartment is located right here. It's also equipped with a 90-gallon auxiliary tank. So with 90 gallons plus 100, you got 190 gallons of diesel on this truck. Storage is a huge thing a lot of people ask for when having a truck like that, so they could put all the personal items in the truck for long road trips, tools, clothing, food, whatever the case may be. This comes in very handy. And I think we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10 compartments in total. So very awesome. And with this storage compartment right here, there is a pass-through. And there's also access from the top end here to that pass-through storage. Also, we got some awesome lights throughout this truck. Another smaller compartment down here. And also another compartment up here. In this particular storage compartment, as you guys can see, we have a Hensley trailer saver hitch on here with the airbags. We do have the gauge located in here. And a lot of people have preferences. Right now on our newer trucks, we do the automatic leveler. The older trucks will come with the gauge to add air or decrease air in those airbags. So I like the newer technology. So once you hook up to the trailer, the airbags will go up automatically. So if that's something you guys want to get done on this truck, we could also switch that out for you and have the automatic levelers. But a lot of people still love that technology, so it's very handy right there. So let's take a closer look at the Hensley trailer saver hitch. This one does come equipped with the third airbag, so you have two airbags right up front and then a third airbag behind that fifth wheel compartment. So with that, again, this cab is air ride, the back suspension is air ride, plus you have air ride on the hitch, and that just gives you a smoother ride when you pull your trailer, especially if you have a heavy trailer. You will not get that bouncy feeling when you're driving down the road. It actually absorbs all that tension, so having that extra airbag on the hitch makes your trip very easy. And if in case you're traveling with a trailer that has air brakes, we have the glide hands already here, installed. So all you guys got to do is put those on, and then you are ready to set. You're ready and set to go. So when it comes to cameras, I show you guys two cameras, one on either side of the fenders for your signals. We have a camera up top on the headache rack that shows you a view of the bed, and we also have a camera located down here that gives you a backup view and of course your hitch. So you have cameras all around this truck for protection and of course for good guidance. You do have a 7-pin hookup here and also a 7-pin hookup up here. You do have your Voyager camera system male input, so if in case you do want to put cameras on your trailer, you have the male to female connected to here, connected to your trailer, and of course it will show up on the screen inside. So the same storage compartments we have on the left side, we have on the right as well. Same capacity. And of course I did mention we have another 50-gallon tank, and it's located over here. So again, for all those just tuning in, this truck carries 190 gallons, 50 on either side, and an auxiliary 90-gallon tank. So let's jump on inside. And as we enter, you guys will see something a little bit different. We do not have the bench seat in the back. We have 3 single seats, or 3 bucket seats, if you want to call it. All 3 are air ride. So you don't have a back bench that turns into a bed, but you do have a very comfortable seat. I'm going to jump in the driver's seat today because I want to show you guys what those signal cameras look like. So like I said, this unit has 23,481 miles. Just going to start it up. With a startup, you got to allow it to load. All right, so let's start up with the cameras. We have the Voyager camera system screen up here. This one will give you signal throughout your drive. You could actually toggle through and kind of switch the views out. This is the bumper hitch camera I pointed out earlier. So if you want to drive with that to see how your bumper pull is going, you can leave that on. You have an option for a third camera and a fourth camera. Previous owner did have cameras on his fifth wheel, so those 2 cameras were active. One with a backup camera on the back end of his fifth wheel, and then he also had a camera facing down on the back of the bed to make sure the hitch was working right and there were no problems, so you could have seen everything while driving. So you could actually split those screens up, have 2 different views, have 3 different views, or have all 4 show up here. So I'm going to go back to the main view. So keeping with the cameras, we got a left camera view, and then signal to the right camera view here. So nice and clear. Actually, we're in the sun right now, so you kind of see a glare on there right now, but it's pretty awesome, so you can actually see what's going on. Those cameras are not necessary because you have huge mirrors and of course huge windows as well, so you could see what's coming to you. But for added protection, having those cameras does come in handy. Another thing about this too, if I put it in reverse, we will actually have that backup camera show up on the screen, which gives you 2 different views now on the bumper hitch and of course up here. So you could see the bed and you can see the bumper hitch when you put it in reverse. All right, so that's all about cameras. Let's talk about the Pioneer stereo. This one does come equipped with navigation, Apple and Android capability. It does have a CD player, so you have access to put in a DVD screen, a DVD player, a DVD CD in there. You can see all the different stuff it's come equipped with. I'm not sure if you could see that, but it does have Bluetooth, HD radio, satellite radio, and matrix and HDMI. So it does have a few options here. Again, once you're done, you can put this back in place. And with that screen as well, there's different positions just in case the sun is in your eyes and you need this to reposition so you could see properly. So you could actually adjust that screen as needed. Power windows. Again, the truck GVWR is 33,000 pounds. The height of the truck is 11 feet 2 inches. So for somebody trying to find out if this truck would fit in the garage, this is the height of the truck. The width of the truck is 8 feet wide and 26 feet long. So that's a nice little, sticker to actually tell the next owner what truck they have and how long it is. We do have a rear climate control on this truck. So with this switch here, the blue is for cold air and the red is for hot air. You do have fog lights. You have your rear dump with the back suspension being air ride. You could actually dump the air, allow that truck to go down back into your trailer. Once you're done, you'll flip it straight back up. All the air will come back. I did mention we have a 90-gallon auxiliary tank. This is the gauge for that tank, so you could actually see how much fuel in here. Again, this tank, you have to be very careful when you filling in your 50-gallon tanks. Once you switch that on, you'll actually hear the pump going, but that's something you have to monitor so you don't overfill those tanks. So make sure that you are outside kind of viewing what's going on in those tanks and make sure the diesel doesn't overflow. So that's something when that next owner buys this truck, we'll go over that and over again to make sure that nothing serious happened while driving down the road. You're spilling diesel all over. This one does come in for engine brake, and this is the original J brake. So it does have a high and low setting. Center is off. Traction control, traction off. This one does come in for rear differential lock. Power locks as well. This is your Allison 6-speed automatic transmission. You put your vehicle in reverse, brake down, and you're ready to back up. Neutral, and then of course D for drive. Once you're ready to drive, we're ready to move forward. Sorry. And once you're ready to park, put it in neutral, pull the parking brake, and you're set. This is your trailer air brake here. And then we're going to go to the horns. We do have a center horn for your steering wheel. We do have an air horn, and we also have a train horn, which is this little button right here. And I would advise, don't use this in public or on public roads because you will scare somebody out. It does have that train horn, very loud. So again, this one also comes equipped with cruise control. All your light options are down here, and also just below here we have an increase and a decrease switch. This will actually switch the lights on your dash, on your full dash, if you want to brighten those lights or if you want to dim those lights, especially driving at night. You don't want so much light coming on you. That's what that decrease button is, an increase button. So super easy. Again, we go through all that with our customers on delivery. If a customer is buying out of state and we have to deliver it to that customer, that's why we do those videos. So majority of the stuff that we go through on a delivery, we go through, we pretty much talk about it here. So with this particular unit, these front seats are air ride as well. So your gauges for your air ride is located right here. And I love how it's clearly labeled: seat up and down, driver side seat, heat and cool, and the lumbar system. Same for the passenger. The passenger has his own switch, heated and cool seats, and of course the lumbar system as well. Cup holders, your AC controls for the main cab, your cab recirculating switch. Once that orange light is on, you will get that internal circulation, and you can turn that off as needed. And of course we got tons of cup holders here as well, and of course some awesome storage with all the manuals and books that came with this truck. So this truck is on the market. We do have more photos online, so you could click on the link below, go to that page. If prices are not online as yet, please give us a call today. We'll definitely go over numbers with you. We do have awesome finance options for those personal loans, and of course we do have some great commercial loans as well. So if in case you are looking for a unit like this, 2017, 23,000 miles, 112, you guys can give me a call today, 303-684-3412. You guys could also call me on my cell or text at 661-755-4344. Or you guys could also email me at marlon.bledman@transwest.com. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. And of course, we'll present you guys more units as we go throughout the week. So stay tuned for some awesome videos. We got RV coming up next, so look forward to that great video. And of course, thank you guys for your business, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.